I feel like we haven't done this in a little while, but let's go through the best Tesla Model 3 deals that we're finding at the moment. The other day we talked about Model Y discounts, few and far in between, but there still are some ones up to like $1,000 to $1,200 off. But I went through and took a look at the best Model 3 ones just to see what is out there. And there's some all the way up to $5,600 off. Of course, it's going to be performances. Of course, the best deal out there is going to be a Model 3 Performance. There's actually a handful of them that have like a $5,600 to $5,700 discount. Now, if you want to see all of them, I went through and scrubbed through a bunch of them. Definitely check out our best deal spreadsheet down below in the description. There's actually a lot in this best deal spreadsheet. I mean, there's Model 3 discounts, Model Y discounts. We talk about our best accessories with the discount codes. We put the Tesla lease interest rates down below as well. And I've got like incentive predictions. I put all my notes down in here so that I can show all of you guys. And if you're trying to remember like what I said, you can always go back to this spreadsheet down below in the description. So you can see $5,600 off for Model 3 Performances, all-wheel drives like $2,000 to $3,000, rear-wheel drives a little bit of the same as well. And then as a bonus, you can see Model Ys $1,000 to $1,200 off. And the beauty with these is that this is before the Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, where you can add 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla order. On top of that, we've got the America's Heroes, Everyday Heroes, $1,000 off as well, which is also in Canada, where you can stack on top of it. But let's just quickly run through all the different deals here. Here's the first one, Model 3 Performance, $5,700 off. Ultra red with the 20-inch warp wheels and everything. I mean, not too bad of a deal, but of course, you could also lease this one. That might make a lot of sense because if you're looking to buy it out, it could be a good deal. But if you buy cash or finance, the only way you're going to be able to get the $7,500 federal tax credit for this one is if you add full self-driving. Once you do that, you're basically kind of getting it one for one, because then it will allow it, Tesla will drop the price and allow it for the $7,500 federal tax credit. We've got another red one, $5,700 off. We got a black one, $5,600 off. And then now let's move into the long range all-wheel drive. And it's fun to talk about these because certainly I feel like this is only going to get better as we move through the couple weeks here as we go to the end of the quarter. Tesla loves releasing demo vehicles around this time. Tesla may even do some Hail Marys on the Model 3. Like, we're not releasing too many Model 3 inventory discounts. We could see a bunch of them, and maybe that might be as quickly as tomorrow. We also know Tesla likes changing incentives, deals, and everything on Thursday. So maybe Thursday around this time, if check it out, see if there's any sort of update with incentives or anything. Or maybe it'll be today because it's already like June 4th at this point. We might as well get some sort of traction. We got this all-wheel drive 3210 off, or $3,210 off. Here's another one. Here's a blue one at $2,850 off. I mean, you can see this one might be a decent build because it's a repair demo. So maybe this is not one. It really depends on how much damage this actually is. And we can take a look at it, see how much the repair order in total cost. It won't show you itemized what actually happened, but it should show you the total cost. But some reasons it's not loading at the moment. But I mean, if this is like a $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 repair, I think I'm good with this one. I like this one because it's got a almost $3,000 discount. Here's another all-wheel drive, almost $3,000 discount. Rear wheel drive, getting into this realm now. The biggest one is a red one with white interior, and it's got $2,010 off. You can't lease this one, so maybe that won't have as much effect, but there is 0% interest financing on these Model 3s and all trims and everything. Here's another rear wheel drive, $1,540 off, and the list goes on and on. So it's not too crazy because just to give you like frame of reference, I mean, like last December, we were seeing inventory discounts $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 on long range all-wheel drive. So if you're someone that prioritizes the inventory discount, like if you're paying cash, not necessarily financing or not necessarily leasing, because what happens is there might be a blend between the two in which you're trying to get that low interest financing and on top of that a big fat inventory discount. And so that's going to be, I would say, a Q3 or Q4 type of time frame. We got this post here showing that Tesla inventory, it was starting to, or Tesla production was was slowing down a little bit, and it looks like it's now starting to ramp up again from Gigafactory, Texas. So Cybertrucks, Model Ys, and everything are on the up and up. I mean, take a look at inventory though. We're not seeing any massive increases. Maybe Tesla, I mean, we see a little bit for the Model Y, this mustard line going up just a little bit. And that's why we're seeing some of these inventory discounts as we put on our deal spreadsheet down below in the description for $1,000 to $2,000 off. And so Tesla probably just dumped those into inventory, not necessarily any sort of new inventory discounts that we haven't necessarily seen that are higher than that. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. One thing's for sure, if you're looking to be buying a Tesla soon, don't forget to protect your Tesla. I highly recommend at least doing ceramic coating and tinting, and also maybe even paint protection film. But at the end of the day, ceramic coating 100%. And the product I recommend is actually Geon, not sponsored in any way by them at all, but my favorite installer, 24K Shine. He's a mobile detailer. He just washed our car the other day. Highly recommend him. I always go to him for like ceramic coating type of things. He's ceramic previous cars that have had like Cybertruck, Model S, Model X, and everything, and now the Model Y. So definitely hit him up. Ask for the Dennis deal. The owner is Andre. He's in the OC area. So if you're looking to get that new Tesla and protect it, I highly recommend 24K Shine. And of course, ask for the Dennis deal so he knows where you're coming from. But if you don't believe me, just take a look at his reviews. Good reviews. And I really like he knows what he's talking about. And not only will he protect your car, he can maintain your car. And he's got programs and subscriptions for that as well. And so really cool to see. And let us know if you do go with him and your experience and everything. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too.